Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Shinta Brown, and today we are going to be talking about my December trip to Zanzibar. I stayed at Konokono Beach and I wanted to talk to you about it. So if you're new, welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to comment below so I can give you an official welcome. And to my returning subscribers, you know I love you. Thanks for tuning in once again. Let's get into this video. I'm so excited. As I stated, we're talking about my trip to Zanzibar that I took in December. Yes, that was a while ago. However, I've been gone from here for a while. And then I do have some disturbing news, guys. So during my trip, unfortunately, I lost a lot of my footage. My footage all of a sudden became damaged and there was no way to retrieve or recover it. So now, thank God, I have a lot of images. So throughout this video, I'll be throwing images on the screen. And I did post a shorts, okay, in Zanzibar. And I saw that a lot of you were able to see that already. So now we're gonna talk about it. So if you see me looking down, of course, I have my iPod here just so I can stay on track because I do tend to get off track a lot. So this will keep me accountable and to make sure that I give you all the information that is needed. So if you are interested in going to Konokono Beach Resort, they do offer transportation at a fee. And I would say the distance to the airport is at least 30 to an hour. We landed in the night. So when we got to the hotel, there wasn't much really I could see because everything was so dark. But we were welcomed with towels. The guest services really gave us a warm welcome. They met us in the parking lot, got our bags, checked us in. Checking was smooth. They told us the times for dinner, breakfast, and all of that. And then they escorted us to our room. Now, I felt so bad because during this time, we were traveling all across Africa. Not all the countries, but you know, a good amount of African countries. So you can just imagine how your girl Shinta overpacked her bag, of course. And I felt so bad because these people had to carry these heavy bags on their shoulder, on their head, and, you know, partner up with somebody. We had about, I would say, 4 luggages, 4 to 5, probably even 6. I would say, about 6, including small bags, okay? So we had a lot of luggages. And I felt so bad because they didn't have like one of those bail carts. They had to literally pick it up and then go through the beach because we were in an overwater bungalow, okay? So they have a lot of villas, right? And then through the villas, there's a restaurant. And then through the restaurant, there's their private beach. And if you keep going, there is the overwater bungalows. And I believe there are about 6 to 7 bungalows at the resort. Okay, so it's very exclusive, very private feel. They even have their own restaurant catered just to the bungalows. So these people had to carry our bags all the way down to the bungalows. And I believe I was second to the last room. So I just felt so bad. Once we got there, we were able to put our bags down. They gave us towels and everything when we entered. I did miss that part. And then from there, we went to eat dinner before that was closed. And the restaurant sits over the water as well because it caters to the bungalows. So it has like a bungalow feel and you can see the water down below, 360 glass. So you feel like you're in the water, right? It's really beautiful. The meals there, absolutely delicious. Absolutely delicious, whether it's the traditional or their international dishes. Every meal I had there was absolutely delicious. So after we had our dinner, we went back to the room, and then the next morning, I was able to see how beautiful the resort was And I was just amazed. I've always seen Zanzibar, you know, online, on YouTube here, Instagram. I've seen photos, but there's nothing like actually physically being there. And I will just tell you, if you haven't gone to Zanzibar yet, you definitely want to go there. And Zanzibar is in Tanzania, and Tanzania itself has a lot to offer. So I would suggest you visit that country and make sure to check out the islands, okay? So the water is turquoise. You can see the beauty of it all. It's so blue, so serene. Mexico's water was really, really blue. I remember walking through Playa del Carmen and looking at a corner of my eye, seeing something blue. I thought it was a painting, but it was actually a beach. And it was just amazing how blue the water is. That is Zanzibar. The water is so blue, but it has more of a turquoise looking color. So it's blue and green. Some areas are more greener than blue. And I think it depends also on the time of the year as well. So you have your white beach sand, your white sand beach. I'm emphasizing on it because it is just stunning. Like, if you cannot afford to go to Maldives, if you cannot afford to go to Fiji and all of these exotic places, you definitely want to put Zanzibar on your list. It's a bit more affordable and you'll have a good time. And come on, who doesn't want an African meal? So let's get into this bungalow. I chose this place because of the bungalow, okay? I always wanted to stay in a bungalow and experience that. And, you know, the price has always been outrageous. So when I found this, I was so excited. Now, the bungalow is huge. It's huge. It has a living room space, a bed. It has a shower, separate shower, and a separate tub. The tub sits right in front of the window, which gives you views of the ocean. You have your stairs leading down into the ocean. You have a little, I would say, I want to say like a little hot tub, but it's not a hot tub because it's not deep enough to go major swimming, but it's nice enough to sit in, right? It's nice enough to chill. So it's a mini pool. Your kids can go in the pool for sure without any problems. And then you have the main resort area, which actually has a huge pool, and that one is really swimmable. And then you also have their eating area as well. So if you want to do dining and you want to see more of the guests and socialize there, they have the main restaurant there. They have activities on the beach for you. I remember the first night we entered, they were playing music, and there's a place next door on the beach that offers jet skis and all types of things. And I think there's even a little nightclub because the first night I heard them playing music and I saw people dancing on the beach, having a good time. So that was really nice and convenient. Did I do it? No. I don't know why I didn't go out on the beach to go have a good time and dance at night, but I guess I was so busy trying to create content that, but you know, my next experience, my next time that I'll visit, because for sure I will go again. I want to dance all night on the beach. But if that's something that you're looking forward to, trust me, from what I heard, they were having a good time. So other activities that you can do is snorkeling. They have a lot of snorkeling activities, jet skis, as I mentioned. There's nightclubs, as I mentioned, beach nightclub. You have boat rides, right? I opted for a boat ride and I went over to see the turtles. I went over to this place where it used to be a prison and now it's like a turtle sanctuary, and they have other activities and things around, which was really, really cool. So I opted to do that. I also took a trip into the city, their old town. okay, Old Town Zanzibar, and got a chance to eat at this restaurant. And oh my goodness, the food there was amazing. It was a rooftop place right across from the beach. Beautiful, beautiful views up there and delicious food. I think Zanzibar, their meals are just on point because I hadn't had any food that was disgusting. We also went to the famous spot where everybody goes. You've seen it all over Instagram. It's on the water. It's right in the beach, right in the middle of the ocean. And guess what happened to me, guys? I fell and scraped my knee like a little girl. I cried. I was so upset. And of course, I had food to go with me. Like, I fell. I should have, sometimes you can see people doing a little boat ride back and forth. I never really understood that when I was coming into the restaurant. When we were going into the restaurant, when we were coming, the currents weren't bad. So I was able to walk with no problem, stand there, take photos. But when we came out, the currents were horrible that I ended up slipping because for some odd reason, there is a cement pathway under the water. So when the currents are high, it is so slippery. A lot of people were falling. I wasn't the only one, but I was just so embarrassed because I think that day I was headed to the airport to go to my next destination. So I was kind of disappointed because I was all wet, but it was okay. I managed, I lived, and I think my knee is okay now. So we're good. So yes, again, Konokono Beach Resort 2 has amazing food. And if you want to experience restaurants outside, these two places that I've been to are awesome. I was just visiting there as well. Overall, my stay at Konokono Beach was amazing. It was worth every dime, and I had a very beautiful stay. Would I go there? Yes. What do I rate it? I rate it an 8 out of 10 because no place is a 10 out of 10 yet. But for me, it's an 8 out of 10, and that's really, really good. So with Konokono Beach, you're getting a stunning location. You're getting luxury accommodations, okay? The accommodation is luxurious because you have only villas. You have your private areas. You have your own beach resort. So it really gives you that private, inclusive type of vibe. 3, you have exceptional dining. The food is awesome. The food is amazing. You don't have to eat out unless you want to. 4, you have activities and excursions all around you. And if it's not around you, the resort can definitely help you in booking some. So feel free to ask them. And then 5, their warm hospitality. I mean, everybody that I came across was so warm, so welcoming, so friendly. They all had smiles on their face. Honestly, you know what? Let's just give them a 10 out of 10 because they did nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. And the place is just beautiful. So I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. I don't know why I was saying 8. Let's just do 10 out of 10. Zanzibar, you have my heart. So overall, my Konokono Beach experience was just short, nothing short, but amazing. Okay. Konokono Beach, I will see you again eventually on the flip side. So overall, my Konokono Beach experience was nothing short but amazing. I hope you love my pictures and it inspired you to go and stay at Konokono Beach Resort. Comment below if you're thinking of going to Zanzibar and who are you going with? I want to hear this. And where are you going to stay? In the villas or in the bungalow? I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up so we can make more content like this. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a good one.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day.